this evening. Yeah, I didn't breathe in any paint, I swear. I just used that gun to primer these. I cleaned it, and I don't know what happened. As you can see, it was not spraying out right. So, thankfully I had this other gun sitting here, loaded it up. It's spraying all right. I need to go clean that. Put one coat of a sealer on here. This is white sealer that has a hardener in it. You put a reducer and a hardener in it. It's 4 to 1 to 1. So this is going to seal off everything that's on there right now. So next is the base coat, which everything I need's in that box right there. I didn't do this whole thing. I just did some of it. I wanted to seal in this right here, which that actually looks really good, my body work. There is a little bit of a dent right there, but that looks really good. So I only did the sealer on some of this to cover up some of the areas that didn't have any coverage on them. It does look a lot better. So let me go clean my gun, come back. I need to clean my air dryer on my compressor, and then we'll get the base coat loaded up. So I got to find out which one it is. That's clear. The main layer right there. That's it. So that's what our next coat is. And it's going to be mixed with reducer, which I have medium reducer here. That's hardener right there. So this is 1 to 1. Yes. One part of that, one part of reducer. We're going to mix those, and that'll be the next coat. So now, on to the base coat. The fresh one, doop. And we're going to do 1 to 1. Right here's our 1 to 1 chart, 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. We're just doing 1 to 1, so that'll work. You can see it's a little bit of an off-white, which is going to go good with the pearl. I tore my good ones.
Nice.
So 3. medium reducer. Probably gonna have to open up a new one. I'll use this one though for now. Actually, still have some left. Sweet. I'm gonna take this out right now before I forget. Now if we need to mix up more of this, I'm gonna wipe this container off. Let me get a rag. I'm gonna wipe this container off. There's no reason in using another one when we're using the same color. So right in the 1-to-1 area, I'm gonna wipe that off. So now we can use that again if we need to. That's better, a little wider. Right there. I like that one. Alright, so I got 2 coats now of the main layer. I have really good coverage. It looks good. I peeled these off because now I need a blend. I'm going to come down a little bit further with the pearl coat, and then the clear coat's going to finish this off down here. The same with the other side. You can kind of see the transition lines, kind of. It's very faint, and I'm hoping the pearl is going to mix that in. Looks pretty good. Looking really good. Alright, so now we have the pearl coat. Looks like there's a lot of pearl. In fact, in that, it looks like really a lot of pearl in that. But we're going to strain this through here, and we're going to start shooting. This is the gun I just used to paint the color. I cleaned it, and we're going to use this. And then I'm going to use my other gun for clear. But it gives you a good time frame. If you go clean your gun, that's a good flash time for this stuff to dry. Look at the pearl in that. That is freaking crazy. Acetone eats the rubber gloves I have on. That's why I keep putting new ones on. Those are my good ones. As of right now, well, the bumper still needs time to dry. I think I got more on the center. It's actually, I'm going to have to watch spray in the center because I got more pearl on the center here than I did on the sides. So, I got to spray a little bit along the top and maybe back here, but I'm getting pretty close to the color. Front bumper I got pretty even the whole way around. I did pretty good with it. And as you can see, we're still off. And the more coats of pearl you put on, the more close to this color we're going to get. And we're pretty dang close right now with that. So one more coat on the front bumper. I got to watch the back bumper just because I laid too much on the top section, which, beginner, that's what I am. I'm not a professional, kids. Just watch what I do. Don't do as I do. Alright, so I've done 2 coats of pearl. I don't know how this comes up on camera. But as you can see, it's already maybe a little bit darker than this panel here. Maybe not. It's pretty close. So if you put another layer of pearl on, it's going to get darker. And you don't want to go too dark. So this is where I'm at. It's hard to tell just by holding panels up to each other, but it is what it is. These go down along the bottom there. On this coat, I need to clear the whole bumper from the bottom up because that's why I scuffed the rest of it. So you seal it all in. So that's getting completely cleared. This is getting completely cleared. And that is where we're at. That's 2 coats. I'm going to put on a 3rd coat. I was going to stop there. I was like, 2 coats looks good. But it was like, should be 3 coats on there if you want to cut and buff it eventually. 2 coats is pretty thin. 3 coats gives you a little bit of extra security for cutting down on that if you want to make it look shinier. So, and I'm not good at that, but I would like to have the clear on there. So, how do you like, is this a fashion statement? You think I should go to the grocery store like this? It looks pretty good, right? Last coat, baby!
Where'd them license plate holes go? I don't know. They ain't there now. That looks nice. Looks good. Looks really good. I like it. Now, that's pretty much it. Now, I need to wash this thing. My blending is really good. You can't even see where my transition's at, and it doesn't look like it matches right now, but this panel is dirty, as you can see right there. So I think it's going to match really well. This is all sanding dust and stuff. I'm going to button up the interior, at least the back seats, because I have them all tore apart from doing this shock. And then I'm going to throw this, well, I'm going to get it washed up, and then we'll take this thing to Mexico. The two-sided tape that was on those molded mud guards there, which aren't going to do anything, man, that stuff was strong. I had to put new stuff on, and I don't know how good it's holding, but on brand new paint, you would hope it would stick pretty good. Looked like it was coming off a little bit there, but yeah. The back piece, whoever put the screws in it had them all, like they just threw one in there, one in there, one in there without being even, which bugged me. So I put the one in this side that was there, and I used black screws this time. They had one off center in the center, so I just put one next to it off center about the same distance, and then there is a hole right there because they had that one up really high on that piece, and I put it at the same spot it is over there, so it's kind of even. So there is one hole in that valance there. I haven't mounted the wing yet. I might throw a pop rivet in it just so it doesn't go anywhere, but we are putting a different wing on, so I don't really want to permanently mount that just yet, but I do have to put it on there if we're going to Mexico. Everything is, well, no, I got to get this thing up on the lift. I don't have any of the bottom bolts in the bumper. There's a bunch of them that go across the bottom. I had to put all those in, and just let me straighten up everything here and get the interior back together, which needs clean too, which I'm not going to get to on this video. And then we'll take this thing out to Mexico. I haven't honestly driven this thing yet, so I don't know if there's going to be any problems that I haven't seen, because all I've done is like kind of went around the block, but that's it. So fingers crossed everything's good. I noticed a clicking noise when I cut the wheel. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Hey, how you guys doing? And that thing looks amazing. I found the original sticker for this thing. You wanna know how much this thing costs brand new? More than I can afford. Now, it's not brand new. It has over 100,000 miles on it. So, yeah, these just don't, you know, these don't matter. But when it was new, before somebody hacked this thing up and everything, base price on this thing was $41,800. That was just the base. This one totaled out to just under $50,000, $49,450. This has the splash guards, the pearl paint, deluxe touring package, the illuminated kick panels, navigation package, spare tire package, which is missing, and the leather seating package. Now, those are all expensive options, but yeah, crazy. So this was the 3.7 premium package. So some of it's tore a little bit here, but that's just like the regular specs, standard specs. For the most part, most of the information is here. I'm hoping I get 27 miles a gallon highway. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I have to say, I thought my color match would be further off. All I did was match it with swashes, and I used these side panels to match it. And between the hood and the bumper, it looks pretty good. I blended on the back. It looks really good. Everything looks good. This whole thing looks good. Man, I rip. I will remember you. Get rid of my beater. That's not a beater. I don't care. This thing is freaking nice. I did clean the interior just a little bit. I didn't vacuum yet, but I did put the back seats back together. leather conditioner on all the leather. Back seats. I need a vacuum back there. There's still dirt on the carpet. Leather conditioner on the front seats. Armrest, dash. Cleaned up that center console, which was all nasty. Cup holders still need cleaned out, and so does the ashtray. Besides that, though, it looks really, 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 really good. So on that note, I'm going to go grip my drone batteries because I charged them up. And me and Ashley's going to go for a little drive through Mexico. Oh, my washer fluid's low. What? Yeah, I didn't clean that yet. Mrs. Clean, she's like, yeah, you didn't clean the floor mat. Yeah, I know I didn't. Yeah. Thing rides nice. Definitely need an alignment, so I'm not going to be doing any like speed runs. But yeah, you can see straight we're turning. So seems. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to have vibrations with these big wheel spacers on it. I'm at 50 and I don't have any. This is really nice. Only warning I got was washer fluid, which I knew was low. I just need to put some in it. So, air conditioning's working good. This is nice. How do you like it, honey?
It's nice.
Yeah? Is that seat comfortable or no?
It's okay.
Okay, because that's why I said this one's way more comfortable, so I might get you a nicer seat.
It's alright.
This one's really comfy.
Yeah.
Look how pretty my wife is.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
How do you like Mexico this time of year? Huh? Just took a drive, and other than smells and warped brake rotors, it was a pretty nice ride, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It was, but it's got some smells. It might be the brakes. They're rusty. And I did scrape once. I wore some of the rust off. I'm thinking it's my rotors, but yeah. Thing sounds and runs great. Another thing I got to look into is after driving it out into Mexico, I did a turnaround, went down the road, came back, Ashley got in it. We went to go down the road, and the steering wheel is completely straight now, and it drives completely straight. So I don't know if the adaptive steering automatically adjusted, or if I got something loose up front that I need to look into. And it drove straight the whole way home, around turns and everything. Completely straight, which is crazy because it was pulling really hard on the way to Mexico. Man, this thing's awesome. Other than the tire pressure light, because I don't have sensors, and my washer fluid being low, no problems. This thing's great. So there you go. Here's my 2015 Q50 Widebody, complete. And it is complete. other than alignment and enhanced inspection. I will be peeling the window tint off, unfortunately, but I may be getting it put back on after the inspection. I have somebody lined up, and I like this with the tint. It just looks really, really good. And now you might think that's a waste of money because it's already on there, but I didn't pay for the tint that's on there. So am I really wasting money? And plus, it would not pass inspection with the tint on there, not the enhanced inspection. A lot of people just don't understand that. 70% light has to go through in Pennsylvania on passenger cars. Just the way it is. And that's pretty much the original glass. So, yeah. Surprisingly nice ride. Like, the coilovers ride really, really good. I was not expecting that at all. But now that we're done with this thing, pretty much, I can move on to this thing. I want to lower this thing next. Lots of engine mods and stuff to do there. I talked to my buddy, and I believe I'm going to get this manifold sandblasted just to clean it up. I'm going to get it blasted and cleaned up so we have a good clean manifold, clean looking, because it's kind of stained. But yeah, guys, this thing was fun. It was an easy rebuild. It was a lot of tedious work, and all of the body moldings and stuff. I could have left pop rivets on there, but then it's just a pain in the butt. The bumper needed mounted. It's mounted underneath now. It's mounted on the sides. It's mounted on the top. There was one bolt in the top is what was holding this bumper on. One bolt in the top with a nut underneath it, which it needed plastic push pins the whole way around. The whole engine bay I got tidied up. Let me open this up. Could be cleaned up a little bit better, but I mean, that's just pretty good. This is all mounted now. This wasn't on there. And yeah, the intake is fixed. I went all over this thing, man. Fixed it all. Also just figured out what that box was for that's into the headlights. This is awesome, and I can change them. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if your mom drags a little bit here and there. And we'll see you on the next episode on Wrecked.
What are you doing in the dark? You're normally on mommy's lap right now. Yeah? Tell me some more. Yeah? How you doing, sir? Hey! How's my little girl? Tell me. She doesn't talk. She's not a talker. Her brother has a big yapper. She doesn't. You want to say bye-bye? You want to say bye-bye?